Well, good morning.
Good morning, all.
Welcome to the 2025 edition of the Thames Path walk, because we haven't done one since last year, but with our friends at Dales again. Say hi, Dales.
Hi, peoples.
So this stretch is from Shifford Lock, where we kind of finished up last year, and we're going to Bablock Hythe.
Bablock Hythe.
We've left your car there, and there's a pub there, so
It is.
we're going to walk to the pub, which sounds like a great idea.
Ferryman, isn't it?
Ferryman.
The ferryman in.
Yeah.
We reckon it's about 8 to 10 miles, so it's a good stretch for the next leg.
So it's not sunny, it's not as hot as it normally is when we do these things, so that's quite nice. But join us as we take another stretch of our legs on the Thames Path.
See you at the other end.
We had parked in the Chimney Meadows Nature Reserve car park, which is where we ended our walk last year. It was just under 1.5 miles to rejoin the Thames Path at Shifford Lock, and these were sleepy, quiet back roads with hardly anybody on them. Once at the Thames, we crossed the bridge and rejoined the path, and this is one of the most remote and peaceful and quiet areas of the entire Thames Path route. We stopped at Shifford Lock to admire the weir for which the lock actually safely navigates boats past, and the village of Shifford nearby is supposedly the location for the first ever parliament held by King Alfred. It was then miles and miles of sleepy, uninterrupted, peaceful riverside walking, and it was really lovely. Found time to get the drone up and get some of those all-important group shots. And as we hadn't seen each other for nearly a year, we spent the time wisely by jabbering and nattering and catching up on gossip and recording good times of old. And one of the really pleasant things about walking the Thames Path is seeing all the people using the river for leisure and fun, and there were plenty this day. Nettie set to work as the Cook's Explore official nature photographer and captured this beautiful butterfly. And before long we were arriving at Newbridge, so called the Newbridge because it is 50 years younger than Radcott Bridge, which is the oldest bridge on the Thames. The sign on the other side of the river, however, does dispute this. And Newbridge is an ideal stop because there are a number of pubs where you can stop, have a drink, have a bite to eat and enjoy the wildlife on the river. So that's exactly what we did.
Hello. We've stopped for a bit of lunch now and we're at the Maybush. There, over there, look, the Maybush at Newbridge.
At Newbridge.
Yeah.
So looking forward to a nice bit of fish and chips. And a nice cool drink.
Yay.
Lime and soda.
Yum, yum, thank you.
We enjoyed tasty fish and chips, and this was a great spot for a bite to eat. We left the Maybush and headed across the bridge, and where we witnessed a bit of traffic congestion on the river itself. And across the river and the bridge is a famous pub called the Rose Revived, so called named after Oliver Cromwell drank and ate here during the English Civil War. He's said to have taken a wilting rose from his lapel and put it in his tankard of ale and watched it revive, so called the Rose Revived. The Thames Path then takes you through the beer garden of the Rose Revived pub and out into open fields, and this was a beautiful spot of walking, and there was sheep and cows in the fields, all just oblivious to us walking past. There are more pillboxes from World War II in this section, and we found an open area field and again got to play with the drone. It was in this section that Chris got a little bit excited as his phone alerted him that there was a geocache up ahead. So Chris is looking for his geocache, as we always do on one of these adventures on the Thames. Apparently there's one somewhere on this bridge or near this bridge. Anyway, let's see if he can find it. Apparently this geocache, you've actually got to go over the bridge according to what the app's saying, and it's down near a tree somewhere. Lovely this up here, look at that. Look. People on the river having fun. Lovely day for a walk, brilliant. English countryside at its best. Well, apparently it's on this tree somewhere.
You don't need to Give it away.
Well, the last person said when we found the right tree.
Wasn't that tree, Glenn, Chris? So what
Wasn't
are you
that
thinking?
one, so we'll just try the next one on the list. I think that one was too close, so that was probably too obvious. So I reckon it's one that's just a little further back.
Not being funny, there's quite a few trees to choose
I
from.
know. It did say no climbing required, so it's got to be pretty much head height or at the bottom somewhere.
Let's go rummaging.
Let's go and have a look round.
We've done a few of these geocaches on this hike on the Thames Path, and gotta say, it's quite hard. We're struggling to find this one. Apparently it's just off this area, but we're told about here, we're a metre away. And it's obvious it's got a blue lid, but we're struggling to find it. Even our experts down there are struggling to find it. Anyway, we'll persevere a bit longer. If not, it might be like some of the others that we have to write this off and move on to the next one.
Say, yeah, you could try again just in case we didn't spot it.
And for those of you that have not done geocaching before, this is the fun.
It's obviously very well hidden. Cool.
Heard it there, Mr. Chris.
So today we were not very successful, 4 of us looking for it. Previous log said it had been fine, so we'll move on to the next one and see if we have a bit better luck.
There's another one just up the road, isn't there?
There is, yeah, just on our final destination, there's one up there. Also on a tree.
All right, well, we'll go climbing
We'll
trees
try that
again.
one. Cheers.
So on we walked, and this part of the Thames really was peaceful. It really was remote. There was hardly anybody about. There were more people on or in the river than walking the Thames Path. And we walked past some stunning riverside property too, if only. Before long we were approaching Northmoor Lock, and here at least we could hear the noises from the campsite on the other side of the river. Continuing on, we knew it was only a couple more miles now to our final destination at Bablock Hythe. Well, this has been a really pleasant walk in the beautiful English countryside in summer. It's not been too hot. There's not been a lot to see on this route. It's quite remote, but such beautiful, gorgeous countryside, wildlife everywhere, people having fun on the river. That's what walking the Thames Path is really like. It's really pleasant, and every now and again there's a nice pub to stop at. What more could you want?
Oh, we're nearly at the end.
Well, there's the car over there. And we arrived at the Ferryman Inn, so called because there used to be a ferry here before it was washed away in a storm. Anyway, we better go and have a drink. Have you had a good walk, Nay?
Yep, it's been really good. We've seen lots of wildlife, lots of swans and ducks and different types of birds and insects, dragonflies, yeah, massive dragonfly. It's been really good, and it hasn't been too hot, which has been fantastic.
And the best bit, you got a beer at the end of the walk.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So Chris, we finished our walk, but we got no geocache. That's a first.
That is correct, yes. We had 4 of us looking for it. We must have been there a good 10-15 minutes. It had been found previously today, so we knew it was definitely there. So we either hid it very well again, or we were looking at the wrong tree.
Well, there's one here, but it's on the other side of the river.
We did. We had a backup one, we thought. At least when we get to our final end point, there's one there. But unfortunately, it's the other side of the Thames, and there are no obvious paths over
fancy
bridges.
swim then, no?
So it's it is warm enough now. The sun's come out, but I don't think I'll brave it. It looks like a steep climb on the other side.
Oh well,
so
we'll have
better
to.
luck next day.
We'll try next time.
Cheers.
Another fab day on the Thames. Thanks, Dales. Let's hope it's not another year till we do some more.
Please like and subscribe. Oh.